So starting from daily, overall we are pretty much bullish, I would say, targeting currently this high. Not a big fan of targeting swing high, but here we are. This is the visible draw of liquidity as of now. So if I have to mark any zone, then we can clearly see a bearish, bullish fair value gap. Even though current price is far away from it, I mean, for price to move there, it first need to come here. And yeah, price didn't move there as well as of now. So let's take a look at the H4. And then H4 comes in the way saying that, you know what, we are bullish as of now, and where are we targeting is this area. So this is the fair value gap from daily, and as of now, this is my bearish zone from H4. Let's mark this as, let me put here, let's mark this as bearish PDA, and this one is going to be a bullish PDA. Okay, all right, now let's take a look at the, by the way, here's the thing, this is a low probability because daily is saying something and H4 is saying the opposite thing. There's a disagreement in between these two. Today we are going to move with what is H4 saying, and obviously H1 saying the same thing as H4, that we are pretty much bearish. So we can clearly see that how it is going on. But anyways, this is the extreme that we are going to be targeting. So let's just mark it as a target. Okay, and so here we are. We have this extreme from which it is currently reacting. Obviously I want to see a bearish push from, let's take a look at the M15, that would be much more clear. So here is it. We have the Asia bearish pretty much. London is making the move higher. So what I want to see is price moving up, take this liquidity and then shift the structure. That is where I will move for, I will look for the bearishness. So yeah, that's the whole thing. I mean, there is no other plan for today, and unless H4 ended up creating a bullish candle above something like this, that is where I would obviously like to stay away from it. So let's see how it turn out. Alright, so let's have a market update. Focused on the day in MNQ. So as of daily, it is obviously overall structure is still bullish. There is no disrespect of bullish area as of right now. But if I take a look at the H4, which is telling a completely different story while breaking not only one but bunch of bullish area, at the same time it's making bearish zone, as we can see clearly right now. So obviously as of that, my session bias is going to be bullish while targeting this extreme. At the moment I believe I should make it something like this. Okay, this one is good. So best for today is going to be bearish. Now let's take a look at the H1 to have some key level. I have already marked some. So first of all, I do had this fair value gap, but it was old one, and then last hour ended up being engulfed these two, which creates this new order block, from which obviously I will be looking for short today while targeting this low. Now if I take a look at the M15, looking good as I have said before. Let's just mark this one. Alright, so obviously all I will be looking for is price moving into here aggressively and then making any structure shift or whatever that is. I'll be bearish in that as soon as I got what I want to see. Good thing is I got this swing high, not swing high, just a liquidity point, and yeah, that's pretty much it in MNQ. Now, in which scenario I would change my bias? I don't think so. I would really change my bias because daily, I mean, H4 is strongly bearish, and now now since daily is bullish still, and currently is sitting at extreme, not extreme, but an order block. So if H1 close like this while making a bullish zone, then if I get an engulfing candle in M5, then I would like to look for longs till maybe this area or then this area. So this is the plan B, but plan A is going to be obviously bearish for today. So let's see how today turn out. I've been in a losing streak, a big one, but I don't know. Let's see. On the side note, my plan for today in EU was also bearish, and I am waiting for price to sweep this London high and then make a shift. If price cleared the shift, then I will execute in it. If that happened in my time window. Alright, so this is one of the worst thing that recording a video and then realizing that microphone wasn't open. And so yeah, this is the chart from yesterday. My session ends in here at this time, and I stopped looking at the price. My bias obviously was bearish, but then I saw the chart at the time and realized that currently we are sitting at this strong bullish order block. So obviously there's no make I mean nothing makes sense for me to execute on that time. And yeah, that's how it went today. Price, it is currently in London session and moving pretty well, I would say. Obviously daily is bullish. H4 maybe by the time shifted bullish. Now if I take a look at the MNQ, which was pretty much moved as I had planned yesterday, uh, obviously we were bullish, but at the time price were also sitting at extreme bullish order block from H4, which is why I had to manage it very aggressively. And then what I did is, as soon as price moved all the way there, I put my SL on the red area, and that is where price reversed, just a retest, and I got fucked by that retest. And yeah, that's how it is. So the only lesson I can learn from this one is, when I take a trade, it is okay to be on M1. My SL should have been above there if I had managed it from M5. That would be much logical for me to put SL there instead of putting in this recent no man's land. And yeah, would have been a big loss, but still, that's the lesson. Manage trade in M5, take entry in M1.